Pilot, scientist, and filmmaker Lee Guyot is on a mission to bring STEM education to Latin and South America. He takes off next month from the Run the Runway 5K in Fernandina Beach. That event is going to help fund the mission.
I always knew I wanted to use aviation to do something good. My dad taught me how to fly when I was in high school, and needless to say, it changed my life. But I just felt that after all these years, I wanted to do something more. And that's when I planned to surprise my dad with this project. Passage.
How cool is that? I watched that several times, by the way, Lee. So the mission has been in the works for several years now, and it has been a huge success so far. And now it is time to take off. So Lee is joining us now to talk about what goes into this. We met you when you were still, I think, a teenager when you first came on the show.
Back when I was at UNF, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you were in college and you've grown so much. Tell me about your mission with the spirit of science.
Yeah, so it all kind of started during COVID, and unfortunately my dad passed away in a tragic plane crash. And I wanted to, this was actually before that happened, I wanted to surprise my dad. He was my flight instructor back in high school when I got my license. And I wanted to surprise him with this really awesome, crazy idea of using aviation to do something good. And so now, 2 years later, a lot of planning, a lot of setbacks. December 3rd, I'm taking off on a 2-month solo flight across South America.
Yeah, and what are you going to be doing when you go through South America?
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing STEM education resources to underprivileged communities. A lot of proprietary stuff, a lot of books, a lot of technology that's been created specifically for Passage. And we're hosting events along the way, a lot of outreach events. We're expecting about 30,000 people to show up to our events throughout the Caribbean and South America.
Yeah, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Of course, we're talking about STEM. So many jobs, so many opportunities for people, not just in the U.S., but all around the world when it comes to this field.
Exactly. And that's the goal, is to get more doctors, to get more engineers, to get more pilots, and just to show kids who might not have the opportunities to succeed in those fields that they can do it.
Okay, so I want to show a little bit of a video, just a short snippet. You've got tons of videos, but this was during a warm-up trip where you actually were able to show some science to children. And the video is going to be up there on your screen momentarily. Let's take a look. So where is this and what's happening here, Lee?
So this is the gentleman you see there counting down. His name is Tato from Barranquilla, Colombia, and he is an awesome guy who's helping to organize a lot of our events there. And this is one of the communities that we're going to be benefiting and bringing some of our resources to. And you can see how excited they get. They're running to get this water bottle rocket. And that's just one of many things we're going to be doing with these kids.
Yeah, and it can be so hard to get the attention of children nowadays, especially in the
Definitely.
digital age. But right there, they are all captivated by science.
Exactly.
And did you feel like a spark?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's actually unbelievable how many people get excited about these things when they don't have those opportunities on a regular day-to-day basis. Mm-hmm. I mean, here, we just saw the launch of Artemis, and everybody, it was almost like a lot of people, it was just another launch. But down there, you shoot a water bottle in the air and it's exciting. So it's really, really cool to see how they start to get those gears turning at an early age.
I would say the sky's the limit, but really it's not the limit when we look at the front in space. So let's talk about Run the Runway 5K. This is your final push to help fund this. Obviously, it's not inexpensive to fly down to South America. You're going to be the solo pilot down there. You need fuel, you need supplies. Tell me about this race.
Yeah, so this is our second annual Run the Runway 5K. This year we actually got permission to shut down the Fernandina Beach Municipal Airport. We're going to be running on actual runways this year. And the Southern Timing Foundation is our nonprofit, so all ticket purchases are going to help benefit our Passage mission and bring more resources and help our events grow larger as we continue the journey.
Okay, so that's up there on December the 3rd. A lot of people are going to race. They're going to do that 5K. They're going to get to see some cool planes.
They can walk too. A lot of people have asked me. They can walk too. They don't have to. You don't have to be a runner.
You can roll. You can do whatever you want because it's making a good cause. And then at the end of it is the grand finale where you start your journey.
Exactly. That's when I say goodbye. I take off right there. People are going to be maybe 20 feet from the airplane as I leave, and I'll see you guys in 2023 when I get back. So.
Yeah, that's going to be really incredible. I'm sure your fiance's thrilled too that you're gone that long.
Yeah, I get married a month after I come back, so there's a lot riding on this trip.
Yeah, literally. All right, so Lee, if people want to sign up for the race, learn more about it, I know that your website has so much information. Where do they go?
You can go to passageflight.org or runtherunway5k.org, and tickets are available there, and you can actually track the airplane as well right after the event as well. There's a lot of cool stuff on that website on passageflight.org.
It really is cool. So thank you so much. We
yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
it.
Vic.
I
It's
know
great
that
to
you're
see
doing
you.
great things. Good to see you. And I'll probably catch up with you. I'm going to try to make it up there too to catch
Awesome.
that.
We'd love to have you
Run
there.
the runway.